Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so right now, as you're sitting here watching this, there is this massive, invisible threat just completely taking over the internet. And no, I'm not talking here about, spam emails or annoying pop-up ads. We're way past that. This is a fundamental structural shift in the information we consume every single day. We're literally witnessing what our source material calls the Golden Era of Slop, and it is actively, aggressively breaking the very concept of objective truth online.
Okay, let's dive into this. 50%. Today, a staggering half of all internet traffic consists entirely of bots. Just think about that for a second. Half the activity, half the clicks, half the engagement you're interacting with online, not even human. And the vast majority of these bots aren't those helpful little automated assistants either. They're being used for destructive purposes. We're talking spreading fake content in review sections, generating fake traffic to game algorithms, and just actively poisoning public discourse.
Which brings us to our first section, the era of AI slop. So what exactly are these millions of bots actually pushing onto our screens? Let's clearly define what we're looking at here. AI slop is this mediocre, soullessly generated content that's designed for one specific purpose, to soak up human attention and web traffic. You see, the internet at its core operates on an attention economy, right? Money is made when you look at something. So bad actors are using fake users to generate fake traffic, aggressively pushing this endless stream of slop right in front of your eyes to hijack the algorithm and basically cash in on your time. And this slop invasion, it is absolutely everywhere. Seriously, no space is safe. It's those meaningless, rambling posts you scroll past on LinkedIn. It's the endless, soullessly rewritten books totally flooding Amazon. It's AI-generated music creeping into your favorite streaming platforms. And man, it is those entirely automated true crime and science channels on YouTube just pumping out long-form content multiple times a week with AI-generated thumbnails, voices, and scripts. And the real tragedy here? This slop trains itself on stolen human creativity. Every Reddit comment, original script, or human drawing on DeviantArt has been scraped and absorbed by AI companies, completely without attribution or a single cent paid to the actual human creators who poured their souls into making it.
That brings us to section 2, confidently lying to you. Because AI isn't just generating annoying, low-effort content to waste our time. The real terrifying danger is how it's systematically breaking objective truth. To really understand the scale of this problem, let's look at how real facts are usually gathered. High-quality human creators operate on what we can call the 100-hour rule. Our source points out that for just one well-researched topic, it takes a human team around 100 hours just to compile sources, verify data with experts, and fact-check a single explainer. But AI? It whips up an entire script in seconds. At first, it looks like magic, right? A mechanical brain instantly collecting information. But when you actually sit down and start fact-checking its output, you realize it is confidently, dangerously incorrect. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the real-world test researchers did to prove this. They did a massive AI deep dive on brown dwarfs, which are basically failed stars in space. They used top-tier AI models to gather facts, and at first glance, the AI output looked amazing. About 80% of the facts were solid, pulled directly from Wikipedia and actual science papers. But the rest? The AI literally invented details just to make the story sound better. No joke, it entirely hallucinated exact speeds for brown dwarf superstorms. It made up weird facts about the nature of their insides. It even generated this bizarre claim about how disappointed their moms are. I mean, what? The AI acts exactly like a bad sensationalist journalist, just making up details to make a narrative hit harder, with zero regard for what's actually real. And that leads us to a truly terrifying dynamic in Section 3, the misinformation feedback loop. This is the exact cyclical life cycle of how a hallucinated fact becomes a concrete, accepted reality online. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how truth dies on the internet. Step 1, the AI hallucinates a fake fact, like those completely made-up superstorm speeds. Step 2, a lazy content creator uses that AI to generate a script and publishes a slick-looking video or article containing those exact lies. Step 3, future AI models scrape the internet for information, find that highly viewed published piece, and boom, cite it as a true authoritative source. The researchers in our source actually saw this happen in real time. Just weeks after their experiment, they found a brand new YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of views, confidently repeating the exact same fake brown dwarf facts their AI had just invented. The hallucination officially became a cited source. Look at this quote from the source. As eloquent as current language models feel, there's nobody home. Take a second to really let that sink in. When AI casually lies to your face, it isn't plotting against you. It just fundamentally doesn't know what truth is. It's a very complex hammer that doesn't understand what it's doing or what nails even are. When you catch it lying, it immediately apologizes, vows to never do it again, and then turns right around and does it again subtly in the very next paragraph. It's just correct enough to seem super smart, which makes it incredibly insidious when it's confidently wrong.
Let's move to section 4 and see how this builds into poisoning human knowledge. We're moving from single YouTube channels to a macro-level crisis here. We are basically letting this complex, unthinking hammer add new, completely hallucinated shelves to the grand library of human knowledge. The statistics on this are terrifying. By 2025, researchers had already confirmed over 1,200 AI news websites publishing massive amounts of false narratives. During their brown dwarf experiment, the researchers actually traced one of their AI sources to a news article. It read like it was written by a human who just slightly tweaked AI wording, but when they ran it through a detection tool, it scored a 72% match for AI generation. So what we have is endless AI articles with zero real sources being pushed out into the world and instantly used as credible foundations for new AI research. The very water supply of facts is being polluted.
And it reaches all the way into the highest levels of academia. Even scientific papers are being manipulated. Researchers have noticed a sharp increase in AI-specific vocabulary in peer-reviewed journals. But even crazier, unethical researchers have been caught sneaking invisible white text totally blended in so the human eye can't see it, into their papers. Why on earth would they do that? To secretly prompt the AI programs that are increasingly being used to peer review these papers. The hidden text literally commands the AI reviewer to give positive feedback and ignore any flaws. The absolute foundation of our scientific truth is being corrupted by slop.
So, what does this all mean for us? That brings us to section 5, fighting for human attention. Because in an internet rapidly filling up with cheap slop, the single most valuable resource left in the entire world is you, your attention. If we allow this trend to continue, the cost of cheap content is staggering. It actively makes us dumber and less informed. It creates this low-effort content perfectly calibrated to hypnotize kids and fry our collective attention spans. It increases political divides by just so easily generating tailored outrage. And it makes us neglect real, authentic human interaction. If cheap, just good enough slop soaks up the majority of human attention, genuine channels and creators are going to be squeezed out. They'll become unfeasible, forced to downsize, or tragically, forced to start pumping out AI slop themselves just to survive the algorithm. But hey, it doesn't have to be this way. We have to separate AI as a tool from AI as a creator. Our source argues that AI is incredibly useful, but really only if we treat it like a manual tool. Think of the Align tool in Adobe Illustrator, right? If you have a bunch of boxes, you can painstakingly line them up one by one, or you can click a button and let the software perfectly align them instantly. AI should be that button. Use it for programming, for animation shortcuts, or as a faster Google search. But the soul, the research, the integrity, and the creativity, that must remain strictly, unapologetically human. Which leaves us with this final, really provocative question. In an internet filling up with slop, where will you spend your human attention? When misinformation is churning out at lightning speed, creating a feedback loop that actively breaks the truth, your time is your vote. Will you support fact-checked, human-made content where mistakes are honestly owned by real people? Or will we let the bots permanently rewrite the library of human knowledge? Think about that the next time you click. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.